If you are new to my channel, a really quick update. I have been lean bulking since October, and I have taken everyone on the journey with me, so I was able to document it, show physique updates, show a lot of foods that I'm eating. So if you want to follow the journey, you can start in October. But I have previously bulked several times. This would be my fourth bulk, but my first lean bulk. And I was really excited to see how much muscle I could pack on in such a short amount of time, and it also not being very aggressive. So today marks the end of my bulk and the beginning of my summer shredding. However, we're first gonna start with Monday's recipe. For Monday's recipe, you'll be needing these ingredients. Alright, so I'm adding 1 serving of oil, butter, not oil. We're gonna add the potatoes in first because they do take longer to cook. Alright, so they're about halfway cooked. It took about 3 to 5 minutes. Now we're gonna add the onions, lots of onions, as well as another half serving of butter. You need a little bit more butter for this recipe just because the potatoes absorbs a lot of it. Alright, so about 3 minutes later, once the onions start getting softer, you want to throw in your chicken. We're not going to season it just yet. You want to make sure to spread it evenly so that it doesn't dry, and just cover it up for a little bit. So while the top is on, you want to keep taking it off and mixing it around. If not, your potatoes might stick. So now we're going to season it. We're using the seasoning we always use. And then some salt. You don't want too much, right? I'm gonna add a little bit more. This one doesn't have salt. Once the chicken is fully cooked but hasn't gotten brown yet, throw in the jalapenos. And just mix it around, and then go ahead and put the lid back on. Alright, the last step, add in the tomatoes. After this, we're gonna close it up and leave it for just a little bit, and it'll be done. For those of you who are not Mexican and don't know, you do have to cook your tortillas. We kind of just use a flat pan. I think it was for pancakes, but you can use a comal. Is that the proper way to say it? You can use that to cook them. And you do want to, they get lighter, they feel lighter in weight and a little bit crunchy, not too crunchy, but yeah, you'll kind of know. Alright, so this takes a little bit longer, like a half hour, because of the potatoes. And we like to add the potatoes for the extra calories and carbs, especially since it's going to be our first meal, so we're breaking our fast with it. You can also do the same exact recipe minus the potatoes, which is also really good, high in protein if you don't have carbs at the end of the day left over. That's usually how you like it, right? Later on in the day, you won't add the potatoes in there. But yeah, it's really good. Now you just eat it like this. I don't even know why I have a fork. I eat it Mexican style. Very good. I did want to ask you guys, do you guys still enjoy the Monday recipes? Do you guys still want us to continue doing those? I did say we were going to daily vlog all the food days, and we got to 2 days, but I stopped just because the last video, well, both of the videos didn't do too well, but the last video did pretty bad. And usually when I see the feedback on a video, I know whether you guys like it or not, whether I should do more like this or not. And because it really didn't get any, like, not as much feedback as most of the videos, but actually pretty low feedback, I thought maybe you guys were tired of it, maybe you guys were tired of seeing the food, so that's why we didn't do the other one. So let us know, are you guys still interested in these food vlogs or not? If not, it's okay. We're just, like I said, I don't want to waste my time, I don't want to waste your time. I want to do videos you guys want to watch. All right, let's first start with weight, guys. I weighed myself on an empty stomach. Yes, I did go pee first. I'm 149, which kind of shook me a little. When I was recording it for you guys, I didn't know what to expect because I haven't weighed myself in a while. Seeing the 149, I gotta tell you, I've never been that heavy ever, so it was kind of weird to see it. I don't take like the scale too serious, but it was just something new for me. When I ended my last bulk, I ended at 143. That was my heaviest, and then I cut for summer and I went to 141, as you can see, 2 pounds, but I looked very different. I'll even put a picture up at the end of my bulk and then during my summer shredding so you guys can see what 2 pounds can do. That's why the scale is very irrelevant. But I went back down to 140, 141. And now I'm at 149, which means I've gained about 8-9 pounds during this lean bulk. I think that's a pretty good place to be. I don't feel like I've put on too much fat. I mean, sometimes I feel fatter than other days, but I don't feel like I've done that much damage. It's not necessarily that I feel fat. I know that I've gained some fat that I was not used to seeing, or you sit down and, you know, a position that your tummy used to look a little different in now is kind of looking even more different. So I mean it in that way. Like, you start to see your body change. You know your body, even though other people may not see it on you, you see it, you feel the tiniest little change. So it's my personal feeling. I actually see a lot more muscle this lean bulk, which I'm super pumped about. I really didn't expect to see much growth, and I even told you guys in the beginning, I'm like, if you guys don't see much growth, you know, it's because it's a lean bulk, it's not aggressive, it's going slowly, I may not build that much. And I was curious to see what I can do, but I felt like I did build a lot. Going to my measurements, which are proof that I did gain, my calves were my problem area and something I really wanted to focus on this bulk. I'm very tall, 5'9", so I feel like my legs have always been very lean, very hard to bulk up. I started at 13 inch. I'm at 13.75, so I've gotten 3/4 of an inch there. It's not a lot, but that is a very hard area to grow unless you are genetically gifted in that area. My hips, I started at 39. I am at 40.5, so I've gained 1.5 inches around my hips, my booty, the biggest area. My waist stayed at 28, pretty good, so I'm happy about that. Didn't see a lot of gain there. My thighs, I started at 22. I'm most excited about this, I think. I'm at 23.5, so 1.5 inches. So my booty and my thighs both 1.5 inches, and my calves 3/4 of an inch. I've always felt like I had really skinny legs because I was tall, so I'm pretty happy with the size I've packed on. Now, when I say summer shredding, I know, like, I posted a photo on Instagram and some people were like, your body's perfect, don't shred. When I say this, the word shred sounds scary, but I don't actually mean that I'm gonna like get really skinny or itty bitty. Like, shredding for me means I'm gonna refine, get rid of the fat that I didn't like, which is in my back that I've told you guys that's where I store first. I would like to see some cellulite gone. I know you guys don't see it in camera, but I see it in person. Some lights are really bad. If the light is coming from above, you start to see more cellulite. So for me, I wanna kind of fix that. I'm not trying to get super skinny because I do like the curvy look, but I do wanna see a little bit more muscle, more definition, everything I worked for during winter. So that's what I'm going to take you guys on now. I hope you guys enjoyed this mini bulk journey, but time for summer shredding. Something I hear often, which I do want to address this because every time I do a physique update, I'll get these type of questions like, Florina, what can you show workouts to get rid of back fat? Or can you show workouts to do this or that? First thing, you can't spot reduce. So there's no workout that will actually get rid of your back fat. It's all in your nutrition. And secondly, I've been doing the same workouts I've been doing for like 7 years. And I keep telling you guys this, like, I know my workouts seem boring because I don't do fancy things. I don't start, you know, hopping around on the treadmill. We can all laugh at that kind of crazy stuff. You see people balancing and you're wondering, why are you balancing on something that looks so dangerous and also trying to do a pistol squat? I don't do those things. I do what works, and I've been always doing it. The one thing I've changed during this entire journey is my nutrition. That is the one thing that changes several times a year depending on my goals. So your nutrition is always key. I'm always telling you guys this. You can't spot reduce. You have to get your nutrition down to get your body to change. And this is why my channel may seem boring to some people, because I don't do like, hey Florina, can you do this back fat exercise, and then I just go and post a video that is misleading because it isn't actually helping with your fat. And a lot of people can create content based off of other people's needs when it's as simple as saying, it's not that, it's your nutrition. You don't have to do a fancy back workout or some crazy thing to get your back fat, you know, targeted. You just have to get your nutrition down. You have to be consistent. and persistent. And that's how you get progress. So I'm always gonna tell you guys the truth, and that's why, you know, I can't really make up workouts or make things up for you guys, because when you just know the truth, I don't know if people just don't know the truth, so they do whatever they feel like doing, but when you know the truth and you know that this would just hurt you if I said, okay, fine, do Supermans and you'll lose your fat, and everyone's like, oh my god, this was a great video, and then like 5 months later, I've been doing Supermans and I still have that back fat. What's going on, you know? So I don't want to mislead you guys like that. The next question I do get a lot is, what kind of foods do you eat? A lot of foods. I couldn't even sit down and name them all. There's no magical food, there's no magical protein or supplement that'll get you to your goals. It really is all in your nutrition. However, it's not one thing. It's about eating towards your goals, and of course the 80-20 rule. You do want to make sure that you're eating nutritious food to fuel your body, but also give you the nutritions you need. So as always, if you like these kind of videos, make sure to be subscribed. Make sure to like them so that I know that's like feedback. Hey, I like this video, do more like these, and I'm more than happy to do it. Be sure to leave a comment if you have any questions or if I left anything out. And until next time, bye guys.